Okay, welcome to a WP Symposium Pro tutorial on changing themes. So we currently have 2012 as our theme on the website, and it's fine, but it's a little bit grey, and we want to liven it up. And the best way to do that with WordPress is to change themes, which we can do under the Appearance Themes menu, or click on Change Your Theme Completely. So I've got a number of themes here, and just for the start of this tutorial we're going to activate the Florida theme, which is used on the WP Symposium Pro website, and you can see a link here that you can go to if you want more information on that theme. But for now, let's just switch straight back to our website after changing it. And okay, what we first notice is that the menu isn't showing. This often happens when changing themes, because themes have menu locations and you need to tell it which menu to appear where. So under Appearance and Menus and then Manage Locations, I can change the header menu to my menu, which is called Main Menu, and switch back to my website, and now the menu appears. Click on Profile, and then my profile shows. Click on my new forum and my new forum. And you can see that buttons, for example, have changed to match the theme styling, and the text and the fonts all matches what the Florida theme has been set up to show. So WP Symposium follows very much the theme you've chosen, and here the theme option allows me to change which sidebar I'm showing and whether to show the page title, which is a feature of the Florida theme. So that's picked up all the styles of my theme nicely. The widgets have been picked up in the sidebar. Sometimes when you switch themes, the sidebars that you have available don't match, and so you have an empty sidebar, and I'll quickly just show you. So the right sidebar is what's being used on my theme pages, and if I didn't have a widget, then it would just show a blank area there to the right hand side, and that's again a common situation when switching themes. And all you need to do is just to repopulate the correct sidebars or widget areas that you have, and for now I'm just going to pop over the meta widget into the right sidebar, which is being used on the pages on this site with this theme. So I can switch back, and then my widgets are now showing and my menus are now showing. However, there's one thing here which I'm just not very happy with, is the space below here, the name, and I'd like to increase the space. And I'm going to use a feature of Chrome, which is the browser I'm using now, to find out what is being used to display it. I right mouse click and choose Inspect Element, and I can see there in the source where Simon G is showing is within a div, an HTML div called with an ID of WPS display name. Now this is a bit technical, and there will be other videos showing this in far more detail, but for those who understand CSS at this point, you can see that there is a div with an ID of WPS display name, which is wrapped around the display name, and I'm just going to copy that ID so I can change the style. And all elements of WP Symposium Pro are wrapped in various divs with IDs or classes that you can change. So bear with me if this is not familiar to you. So the div with an ID, with a CSS, I'll put a hash followed by WPS display name with underscores, and set the CSS or the style to have a margin of 20 pixels underneath. I save the custom CSS, pop back to my site and go on to Profile, and those 20 pixels are now showing underneath the display name. So you can fine tune very much a theme if there's just small elements that you want to lay out or change based upon some custom CMS. And that custom CMS is underneath the WPS Pro menu called Custom CSS. But everything looks alright, so that theme is looking nice, so we can stick with that and not customize anything else. Just out of interest, let's switch again to another theme. We'll choose the 2014 theme. The 2014 theme comes from WordPress, and we'll switch across to it, and we can now see our website with that particular theme. The menu is just not showing up right, so we'll have a look at that. Switch across to menus, and what we can have a look under Manage Locations is that it hasn't picked up our menu as before. So we can choose Main Menu, in fact we'll do both, down the side as well. Save our menu, pop back to our site, and then our menu is appearing down the left hand side and across the top. And our profile page looks quite nice, so we'll leave that there. And the forum, again, yep, looks nice, and you can see the buttons have changed style again. It's picked up the darker green of this theme with the square buttons rather than the rounded corners. But we'll switch back to Florida for this instance, just so we can stick with that in terms of development, and it matches the WP Symposium Pro website. So switching themes is not painful, and if you're into customizing CSS, then this was just a quick demo on how to do it if necessary. Thanks for watching.